Yeah, I'm back with the breaking news, Boxing Ego. Yeah, dig. So, according to my source, Ryan Garcia has left Derrick James and went back to his former trainer, Mexican trainer, Eddy Reynoso, aka Canelo Team, aka Canelo's trainer. Payday, you want payday? I know that. That's it. That's the news. According to my source, that's what I was informed. And it makes sense. Now, you see how I just gave you guys the news. I didn't have a big bloated, long intro or outro and, a bunch of clickbait. This is what I've been told on good authority, that Ryan Garcia is back with Canelo Team. And mind you, on social media, I told you guys that's why I tell you guys, don't just follow me on one platform. The link is in the description. Follow me on everything for all your boxing news. If you follow me on my other social medias, I told you well before it was kind of made public, I guess, that Jaime Munguia, after his loss with Surase, he's gearing up for the rematch. He has also went over to Eddy Reynoso. So you can see Eddy Reynoso, his stable is filling back out. He's had some people come and go. The Andy Ruiz, the Luis Nitties, a couple guys have passed through and touched down and left. And Ryan, at a point left. Now, another reason why I trust my source, but it also makes sense, is that Ryan Garcia is from Victorville. So he's from California. And when I reported to you guys that he was going to be fighting Rolly, and it came out a little bit after that Ryan was doing 2 tests, I told you guys it was VADA and CSAC, aka the California State Athletic Commission. So that's another reason why I trust my source, because let's be real, I haven't really seen anybody report on this and talk about this as of me recording the video. So hopefully I'm the first, I don't know. But now it all makes sense. Ryan is being tested by VADA and Ryan is being tested by the California State Athletic Commission, right? If he was training with Derrick James still, Derrick James is based out of pretty much Dallas, Texas, right? So that wouldn't really make sense for if he still planned to train in Texas with Derrick James for him to enroll in the California State Athletic Commission. So I believe that Ryan Garcia is back at home where, his home turf, and he's going to be going back with Eddy Reynoso. Very interesting things, because I'm actually, it's an interesting dynamic. Canelo has big fights coming up, so Eddy's going to be busy with that. Eddy's also taking on Jaime Munguia, who has worked with Eric Morales and other people before, right? So it's going to be interesting to see how he navigates through having a pretty full gym. Oscar Valdez, I believe, is still with him, even though he's coming off a loss. So I don't know when he would be coming back into the ring. But what I'm really interested in is this, is anytime we seen Ryan Garcia in the first fight with Devin Haney, he was under the tutelage of Derrick James. So now he has to get past Rolly, and Devin has to get past Jose Ramirez, and they're supposed to be doing a rematch. So that is very intriguing for me, because if they make it to the rematch, then he will be with a different trainer that he wasn't with initially when he fought against Devin Haney. So that's going to be a different. It's going to be different that the Haney Garcia, if it gets to that and he teams back up, if my source was accurate, right? And he teams back up with Eddy Reynoso, and now he would presumably, if he gets past, both fighters make it past, then Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney will be Bill Haney or whoever is going to be training Devin versus Eddy Reynoso, which is a different matchup, completely different matchup. The other thing that's interesting is I was informed that Canelo will fight in May. That's what I've been told. And they were talking about putting this interim fight and Ryan and Devin on the same card, Ramirez and Rolly, on a Friday. So on a completely different coast. So if my information is accurate, and of course, if at any point my information is wrong, I will always make a correction video, but I trust my sources and I don't really care about breaking news. I get a lot of news that comes across the desk and, you know, I don't really care to be first, you know, most of the time, things like that. But the bottom line is, if Canelo does fight in May on Cinco de Mayo weekend on a Saturday and Ryan fights on Friday, how is Eddy Reynoso going to do that double duty? You know, because he's basically going to have to be preparing Ryan and Canelo at the same time or simultaneously, and then they fight on two different coasts, different days. So is Eddy Reynoso going to have to send somebody for this interim fight and then maybe team up with Ryan for the Haney rematch? Or is he going to do the weigh-in on Friday with Canelo and then have to fly over to, you know, be there? I don't know. This is all speculation. So we'll see how it plays out, I guess, and what is decided. But that was the information that came across my desk. Ryan back with Eddy Reynoso. The other thing is, I don't duck or dodge any topics in the sport of boxing. Let's be real. Let's keep it a thou wow. There are a lot of people who have speculated that Reynoso's gym is not the cleanest, if you know what I mean, you know, and have accused, for obvious reasons. Let's be real. Multiple fighters have failed PED tests in that gym. Canelo failed with clenbuterol. Ryan, not with Reynoso, but after, later in his career, just tested positive for ostarine. Luis Nitty had a banned substance deal. And who else from the gym? Oscar Valdez, he had phentermine in his system. So I've seen all the memes and the pictures and the photos and stuff where people had the juice cover with Tupac, and then they put Eddy Reynoso's gym or call him the Juice Crew. You know, just I've seen all kinds of stuff online. So I think that's going to also be a point of contention for some people, because Ryan is going back to him. So, you know, Ryan has this black cloud over his head with the ostarine, and he's on VADA. He can't afford to fail any other test. And, you know, people have speculated on Reynoso's gym, you know? So I know a lot of people are going to feel a type of way about that. I don't really have anything to say because I've said what I needed to say. It's interesting. The timing is going to be interesting. And I think it'll be something that people look at and something that people talk about. I mean, how could you not? How could you omit that? The fact that, you know, that's the reality. So some people are going to look at this as like, you know, maybe even raise an eyebrow. Like, why are you going back? Why you leave Derrick James? You guys did good work together. So what prompted this move? But, you know, that's for Ryan to answer. And I'm sure the news will come out officially, or, you know, we'll see what's next. We'll see if Ryan or somebody rebukes this video and or confirms what I've stated in this video. You know, that is the latest though. You know, I've been informed that there's, you know, no real issues between Derrick James. It might even be a home thing. You know, Ryan might want to be back in California instead of training in Texas, or, you know, maybe the Derrick James gym reminds him of the Haney fight where his career and reputation took a hit. So I don't know. Could be a superstitious thing, but I will keep you guys posted. Let me know what you guys think, and stay tuned for more boxing.